Hey there, beautiful people. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. And I want to make sure you guys have that stuff locked down as far as interviews are concerned. And Gen Zers, I want you to be aware of this question and what and how to answer it as you are coming in. Drop a like, say hello, drop one in the comments if you are listening to this for the first time, whether it's morning, noon, evening, or night. Let's jump right in, folks, and give you some strategies on how to answer this beloved interview question. Tell me about yourself, and you'll find out in this video why the employers ask this question. Stay tuned. Beautiful people, this is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. And for those Gen Zers that are starting off in the job market or have been in it for a little bit and you're wondering, why do they ask this crazy question all the time? Tell me about yourself. We are going to dive right in. Drop a one in the comments. Say hello as you are coming into the live, okay? So, tell me about yourself. This is, of course, this question that, we get all the time in interviews. You're wondering, why do they ask this crazy question? Before we even say that, cue the awkward silence, the nervous fidgeting, and the sudden urge to over-explain your entire life story. Does it sound familiar? Yes, I have had that question asked of me plenty of times in interviews that I have done over the course of my 30 plus year career. A lot of it has been in HR, but a lot of it has been in other jobs. And you're wondering, why in the world are they asking this question? Listen, if this question is making you sweat, you're not alone. We are going to give you the goods on, number one, why they ask this question and how to answer it well for it to be a positive experience for you. All right, so let's get to the meat of the matter. As you're coming in, say hello. I may or may not be able to respond back to you, but know that we are here to help you become a better professional. Why do employers ask this question? Translation. Keep in mind, these employers do not actually want you to tell you their whole life story. So they just want to know if you are the right fit for the role. What do they want to see? They want to see how well you communicate about yourself. They also want to see if you're checking, to connect your skills to the job. Keyword. So whatever job you're applying for, make sure that when you're telling them about yourself, you're connecting your skills, what you've acquired over years, to the job that you are applying for. Don't think this is time to divulge the secrets of your life. Number three, and first impressions do matter, and this is your chance to make a strong one. They gave you the mic, so use it to your advantage. No, okay, so now, what is the winning formula to answering this specific question? Okay, you want to communicate who you are, not who you are, Johnny come lately, and I used to make slingshots. No. Start with your current role, or if you're a recent graduate, examples of what you studied that's relevant to the job that you're applying for now in that interview. Example, I am a marketing specialist with a passion for creating digital content that drives engagement. This is going to be, let's say you're applying for a digital marketing specialist, that speaks right to the position that you are applying for. Okay, that's number one. Who you are, as far as your current role or the roles that you've had similar to that, speaking to who you are professionally, not who you are as a person. I'm sure you're fine as a person, but that's not what they're looking for when they ask you that question. They're looking for you to answer that professionally. Number 2, what brings you to the table? Now is where you're going to connect your experience, your accomplishments in that is adjacent to the role that you're applying to. Okay. Let's say you are applying for a social media management or a social media marketing specialist. You're going to use an example like, over the past 2 years, I've managed social media accounts that increased brand awareness and sales by 30%, 40%, 50%, whatever that specific achievement is. Make sure that is on your resume that they're looking at, and you're also mentioning it because it is relevant to the job you are applying for, okay? What you bring to the table, show them that in your previous roles or in your current role, you are using your skills to achieve positive results for the current employer or for past employers, so they know that you can bring those results to them, okay? Number 3, why are you here? Your excitement for the role. You got to communicate, I really am excited about the opportunity. You want to make sure that you've done some research. So now would be the time to mention that stuff. You want to mention how excited you are about how you see the company, and drop in some of the company ethics and standards, and what the company believes in, some of the things that's going on in the market with that particular company. This is where you drop that information in. Yeah, you didn't know there was a strategy to this. Yes, there is. You would use something like, I'm excited about this opportunity because I love creating, if you're going to be applying for a content creator, creating compelling content that connects brands with your audiences. And I know your team is doing exactly that. Okay. You want to make sure that those answers are succinct, to the point. Keep it under a minute if you can. Short, sweet, memorable, and speaking to the job you are applying for. I can't say that enough. Okay? These are some of the things that you don't want to do. Please, as I tell y'all, please do not give them your life story. Your childhood hobbies are not, if it's not relevant, especially if it's only time you would use that to springboard into your professional experience, is if it is relevant to the job you are interviewing for currently. Otherwise, leave that information for your friends. Okay? Do not repeat your resume word for word. They are reading it. They have it in front of them. What you want to do is expound on that and tell a story that connects what your experience is with an accomplishment that can help them. At the end of the day, the employer is looking for, how can you, with your skills, qualifications, education, and experience, help me to achieve this goal for this number. So that's what the interview is all about. We're trying to connect all of that stuff. Okay. Number 3, do not ramble. Please get to the point before they lose interest. If they ask you, what color is the sky? Do not tell them, well, when you look at it with rose-colored glasses. No. Get to the point before they lose interest. What color is the sky? It's gray because it's raining, or it's blue because the sun is out, or it's blue and white because the clouds are out today. Get to the point, okay? Always make sure you stay focused, stay confident, and make sure whatever you're communicating, even if it's tell me about yourself, you're tying it to the job. You're using your skills, you're using your accomplishments to tie it back to the job. Of course, guys, these are some great useful tips, and I want to make sure you use them along with some other ones, but I want to make sure you got the formula to own the questions like a pro. And of course, if you need additional help in preparing for the interview and for negotiation, you can definitely schedule a one-on-one interview and salary negotiation consultation by going to calendly.com/mentorshelley3, and you click the interview and salary negotiation to lock in your session. Because even a simple question is tell me about yourself is not really telling me about yourself as far as you as a person. You want to communicate your professional experience, your professional accomplishments on how you're going to be able to do their job well. All right, guys, of course, if you have additional questions in regards to that, that'll take me less than a minute to answer. Go ahead and go to mentorshelley.com where you can leave me a voicemail or an email message. And I'm more than happy to return your voicemail or email within 24 hours, guys. I want you to have what you need to make sure that you can answer this question and answer it like a boss. All right, guys, take care. This is Mentor Shelley, wanting to make sure that you become a better version of yourself professionally. I want you to go in that interview and own that interview. So when they offer you some money, they can offer you top dollar. All right, guys, take care. You have a good one. Bye.